Do you struggle to meet your deadlines or your daily projects? If your answer is yes, it is time to eliminate distractions. Hello, purpose-driven leaders. In today's video, we are going to talk about ways to eliminate distractions. As you all know, distractions is everywhere, whether it's in our personal lives or at home. Today, we are going to talk about 6 steps you can take to eliminate distractions in order to be more productive. In my consulting journey or in my personal life, I found some common denominator that usually creates barrier or prevent me from reaching my best result. In the workplace, for instance, there are those colleagues who like to stop by saying hello and check in, which is all great. But how do we do it in a way that does not prevent us from being the best we can be by doing our jobs, which is what we are there for, and also continue to build great relationships to being productive? A distraction is anything or anyone that prevents us from meeting a deadline, finishing a project on time, hence preventing us from reaching our destination. The only way to address distractions is by taking critical steps and measures. Statistics show that distractions create a significant loss of productivity, whether in your personal or professional life. It is said that a typical manager is interrupted every 8 minutes, and employees spend 28% of their time in tasks that has nothing to do with the bottom line. With such high percentage of distractions, how can one optimize their productivity by minimizing or eradicating distractions when possible? Here are 6 steps you can take to free yourself from distractions and being as productive as you can be in your personal and professional life. The first step is to establish a balanced routine. This routine should contain a very well organized calendar, understanding what is in your agenda for the day, what meetings or responsibilities you have to attend to, and what amount of time do you need to complete those. Scheduling your meetings, giving yourself enough time to travel to and from, giving yourself time to, in between your meetings, read emails, respond to phone calls as you need to. Also, scheduling time for yourself. It is important that we take time to refresh throughout the day. It's part of your you time. It's a time that you are refreshing yourself. The second step is something that we all know about, but don't always do it. It's refrain ourselves from using electronic devices that will easily get us distracted by going online and social media or receiving text messages or notifications. The third step is extremely important. It's to find a mental and mind health. This actually starts by getting enough sleep at night. Between 7 to 8 hours of sleep will allow you to truly rest your mind, relax, and the following day when you wake up, refreshed and ready to take on the day. The other part of that is to also eat a well-balanced meal, drink enough water, and ensure that you are taking time to stay away from the computer, your phone, take a walk for a few minutes. It is actually a good habit to schedule a 10 to 15 minutes walk time when you think about something positive, refresh your mind, and at that time you find we boost your energy so you can take on the next part of your day. In my work life, I schedule a 30-minute walk every day between 12 to 12:45. This is the time, if I'm not sitting down and actually having lunch, that I do have my phone with me. That's when I check my social media and so forth. But also it's a time for me to relax and work. And just by working a few steps, truly allow you to get away from everything, reconfirm yourself, and then you go back to your day-to-day schedule. The fourth step is schedule the most difficult task in the morning or in the afternoon. This one varies based on the person. I am a morning person. The most difficult task for me must be done in the morning. After my staff meeting with my team, 9 o'clock is my time where I'm going in, I'm closing my door for a few minutes, I'm checking my email, I'm checking my voicemail, responding to those who are expecting a response from me. After that, if I have to focus on a very difficult task, I'm going to take that time to really do what I need to do. Often it's my review for the week or it's my business report. Those will take a lot more time for me. Therefore, I create that moment where I am not distracted. I don't respond to email. I don't respond to messages because I'm focusing on that report. When I am done, I take a few minutes to check my phone. If I need to attend a phone call, I do so. I will tell you, if you are in an environment where you have group chats with your team or other colleagues and peers, it is extremely important that you monitor the number of time that you are going from writing a message or working on a project to responding to text message. Because those, while we are responding and giving information to someone, it also creates significant delays in you finishing a project. If I have to stop every time my phone receives a text message, I will never be able to finish. And the other part of distraction is that as you are focusing to finish and you are well into typing and you're writing, you really finding your groove, you're writing and you feel comfortable. The moment you stop to respond to a call or to a text message, you may very well be so distracted that it's hard to come back and focus and finish your thoughts. So we also have to be very careful on how frequently we are touching our phones to respond to a text message. Fifth step is not easy. It is to find a way to eliminate negative people in your life. It is harder to do in the workplace than in your personal life. When you are in the workplace, no matter how distracting someone may be, we must remain professional, we must remain courteous and friendly. However, we can do it in a way that is respectful by letting the person know, it's so great to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I have a meeting, I have to step away now. Or I have a deadline, I need to step away now. Like for me, it's great to see you. Or let's take a moment to talk after I'm done with my meeting. Because we all have responsibilities. The same way I have a project or a deadline, I'm sure my colleagues also have projects and deadlines that need their attention. So by professionally and politely let them know, it's great to see you, but I have to go because I have to finish my project. I think that's very professional and very courteous. In your personal life, however, those who are creating chaos, who always find something negative and everything to say, who can never find anything positive in any situation, we need to remove them from our lives. I am telling you, the moment that you have someone who is not being constructive, who doesn't have anything positive to contribute to you, to your ideas, or to the things that you want to do in life, it's harder to get anything done with them around us, or in our mind, or in our ears, telling us what's going on and so forth. Someone who's always gossiping, who always has something that is not worth much value, we can politely excuse them from our life. The sixth and final step is to understand our day-to-day objectives, our day-to-day purpose, to understand what we need to do at the end of the week, at the end of the month, that will add value, will maximize productivity and successful results for yourself and for your teams. The moment you do that, you will evaluate, and every day as needed, you adjust, you modify until you find that comfort level where you feel that you personally is being productive and successful, and your conduct on others as well is allowing everybody around us to be productive. I hope you find these steps to be valuable. It's life. It's hard to completely eliminate distractions. However, we can organize our lives in a way that allow us to still socialize, still have colleagues that we see and we spend a few minutes with, while focusing on the majority of our time being productive. There is no way you can be successful if you are not being productive. There is no way to reach your goal if you allow yourself to be distracted every minute of the day. Also, we should not be the source of distractions for others. Thank you for spending your time to watch this video. If you like the platform, please subscribe and like. Share this video with anyone you think it will help. And also, I would love to hear about how you manage your day, how you eliminate distractions, and how do you find time to still socialize while staying on task. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sewing with Marge. Have a productive and distraction-free day and week. Thank you.